Hi students! Welcome back to Lot English Academy. Today we're going to be talking about two verbs that many students have questions about. The verbs are right here behind me. Say and tell. And to help me explain these verbs to you, one of my friends is here with us today. This is Mary. Mary is an English teacher. In fact, Mary is your English teacher. And yesterday, when you were at your English school, Mary, your teacher, walked into the room and she heard you. You were talking with your friends, but you and your friends weren't speaking English. Mary's your English teacher, so she wants you to speak English. So Mary said, "Please speak English, students. Please speak English." You thought about it, you decided to speak English. After class, you went home and you told your family, Mary said, what did Mary say? Or Mary told what? How do we use these words? Let's learn right now. So, with say, we need to follow it with information. Or you could remember it as something. So, Mary said something. Say in the past is said. So, Mary said something. What did Mary say? Mary said to speak English. Mary said to speak English. The reason we put a to here is because Mary said speak English. That's an imperative, it's a command. She's giving you an order, like a person in the military. Speak English, okay? When we give it an imperative or a command, and we want to explain what somebody said, we need to put the word to and then the verb in the base form. So Mary said to, what did she say? Put that something that she said here. Mary said to speak English. Now let's contrast that with using the word tell. When we want to explain about what happened with Mary at school, if we want to use this word instead of said, again we put the word into the past. The past of tell is told. Did you get it? Told. T-O-L-D, right? Told. So we would say Mary told. What? Mary told. What comes after tell? Well, after tell, we need a person. And after the person, we put the information. So in both cases, we need the information. But here, it's say plus information directly. Here, it's tell plus person plus information. So let's make the sentence. Mary told, and then you have to think about who she told. In this situation, she told you and your friends. So you would say, Mary told us. Us is the object. And after the verb, we always need the object. So you could say, Mary told me, or Mary told us. Both of those are possible there. But you don't want to say I or we. And if you're confused about when to use I and we, please check out the video, the Lot English Academy video, I or me. We've got a great video that explains that. So, in this situation, after the verb, we need the object pronoun. Or just the person's name. So Mary told us, And then we put the information over here. So this piece is going to be the same as it was here. So this just goes bink right here. So Mary told us to speak. That's an S there, sorry. Mary told us to speak English. And again, we need the to plus the base form because it's an imperative, a command. Mary told us to speak English. Or Mary said to speak English. The big difference here is that when we use tell, we need a person. Let's take another example for practice. Imagine that you're driving and you're driving too fast. When you're driving too fast, it could happen that a police officer would stop you. And that's what happens in this story. So you're driving too fast and a police officer comes up behind you. Woo, 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 woo. You have to pull your car over. And when you do that, the police officer walks up to your car and says, "Drive more slowly." You're a little bit nervous, but you think, okay, the police officer said this, I will do this. You start to drive more slowly, you go home, and you tell your friends or your family the story. To tell the story, you need to use said or told. So let's try it. Let's make the sentences. If we want to use the word say in the past, said, the police officer said, what would you put here? The police officer said, you got it? The police officer said to drive more slowly. Yeah? After say, you need something. You need the information. So the police officer said something. To here plus base because it's an imperative. Over here, the police officer told. What comes after told? Can you finish the sentence? The police officer told. If you're sitting with your friends, you could say, oh sorry, not sitting with your friends, you're alone in the car. And the police officer told me to drive more slowly. Now, if you were in the car with friends or with other family members, you could say, the police officer told us, like the group, okay? But you're the driver, so the police officer told me to drive more slowly. The main difference here again is that we say something, S with S, say something. And we tell a person, TP. S with S, TP. Say something, tell a person. I hope that this explanation has really helped you to understand how to use these verbs more confidently and more accurately with better grammar. If you enjoyed this video, we'd really appreciate it if you'd share this video. It helps us a lot. We thank you for watching the Lot English Academy videos, and we hope to see you soon. Bye for today.